This is Sports Zone Radio. Champions play here at Sports Zone Radio. Welcome to Northland Basketball, presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at SportsZone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
We're back again, everybody. Game number 3 on this, day number 2 of the 2022 3A North Region Championships and the tournament at the Chinle Wildcat Den. It's all presented by Choice NTUA Wireless, and we welcome you in, everybody, to our broadcast coverage of Northland Basketball. Folks, my name is Floyd Simmons. I get called the play-by-play. I just got the thumbs up from the president. Jonathan Nez is in the house and passing out some greetings, and we would be privileged to be able to speak to him coming up here in just a little bit. Hey, welcome back in, everybody, as we get a wide look at the floor here at the Wildcat Den. They are going to present the colors, and as they always do very patriotically here at the Wildcat Den, we are going to get rolling with the national anthem as well. And the teams lined up ready to go. The fans on their feet. Head covers at their side. And you can see we've got pretty much the 1,800 capacity, I believe. The tickets, I would say, probably sold out or close to sold out. Only doing 1,800 fans in attendance during these sessions of the 3A North Region Championships. Everybody, if you're going to come to the action, if you can get a ticket, cash-only sales at the ticket window here at the Wildcat Den. No online sales available. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to turn our attention to the action on the floor, the presentation of colors, the national anthem to follow.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take note of the feather at the top of the United States flag. This feather is a prayer feather that was presented to the Chinle JROTC back in November 2021 from a Navajo family out of Page, Arizona. You see, while participating in the Winslow Christmas Parade, they were presented this eagle feather. It was presented to our cadets who displayed honor, courage, and respect. And that feather is to be tied to the top of the United States flag at all times so that it may flourish in the wind as the United States flag flows across our great nation. In addition, the battalion flag, you'll notice there are streamers coming down. Those are the many ribbons that they've won across our great Navajo Nation. Let's give a hand to our JROTC. Folks, tonight, singing our national anthem, she is the Miss Central Agency Song and Dance Princess. Let's welcome Miss Tanisha Draper.
That young lady's name is Tanisha Draper. I don't know her title, but what a great rendition of the national anthem in the Dene language. And folks, we welcome you into Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. They are now going to go and post the colors, and we're just about ready to go with our broadcast coverage of Northland basketball. It's brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. If you get an opportunity, please say a thank you to the great people at Choice. Without their assistance, we absolutely could not do the things that we are able to do here at Sports Zone Radio. And I'm just going to throw a little word out to our guy, Derek. I know you're listening, Derek. If you get an opportunity to let the president, Jonathan Nez, know that he's welcome to join us here on our broadcast. He's about to address the crowd here at the Wildcat Den. And he's also going to grab a little selfie. Hey, listen, it's 2022. It's the age of the selfie. And if we get a chance to speak with the president, he is welcome to join us here during our coverage of this girls semifinal game coming up in a moment. The number 1 seeded Page Lady Sand Devils about to take on the 5 seed, the Chinle Lady Wildcats. And I just got to say, that's one of the great marks of what things have been like here this season in the North. And we get it so much of the time anyway, it's this parity that it almost doesn't matter where you finish in the North. These teams up here, these great ladies teams are so competitive top to bottom. Anybody can beat anybody. And so, though Page is the 1 seed and Chinle is the 5 seed, they're a lot closer than 1 and 5. I mean, the Wildcats could take the victory away from Page. I mean, with, I don't want to say with no difficulty, but I mean, it certainly can be done. I got a chance to talk with the head coach of Page, Buka Claw. Coach Claw is excited, ready to go. Her first appearance as head coach of the Page Lady Sand Devils. And there's a great shot of her. She was one of the all-time greats that ever played basketball for the Lady Sand Devils. And now she leads this team in her first ever 3A North Region tournament. Starting lineup being announced. It includes the lady there in that red mask, Makeda Tolman. Kada, who just scored her 1,000th point last week. 1,000 points. As one of the all-time greats to ever play at Page High School. She led that team as a junior last year to a championship, as she was the player of the game in the championship game, leading a group that included 4 seniors in that starting lineup. All great players, all great ladies. And in fact, 2 of those ladies are now playing college basketball at Pima Community College. Well, Kate is out here still battling with the Sand Devils, and I'll look through these starting lineups here as we get rolling. Everybody, welcome in. That's Sophia Cambridge getting ready to jump center for the Sand Devils against Aisha Ashley, and we're ready to go on game 3 of the day and this girls semifinal that Cambridge helps control. Sand Devils own the basketball, and we're underway. Makeda Tolman has the basketball, and off the right side to Jade Reed. Also in the starting lineup is Kaylee Yazzie, who handles the ball now. I mentioned Sophia Cambridge just a moment ago, and Ari Jenkins, along with Makeda Tolman, round out the starting 5 for the top-seeded Page Lady Sand Devils. And look at this, wide open, Lindsay Yazzie misses her first shot for the Lady Wildcats. Chinle unable to get anything going on their first possession. Welcome in, everybody, to the broadcast here from the Wildcat Den. This and one more game today that we'll cover here with our broadcast of the 3A North Region Basketball Championships. It's brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. Bounce pass into Aisha Ashley. Trouble with it. And take it away. Kaylee Yazzie has it. Drops it back to Kada. Tolman will attack, and out of control, Aisha Ashley takes the charge. Offensive foul called on Tolman.
player control foul against
Some great names out there on the floor that we're all going to remember for a very long time. And, you know, how about this? How about that so often some of these great players up here that we get to cover here with Northland basketball, these great players in the North, they are names that all you have to do is mention the first name and you're going to remember them for years, right? Great names like Cooper, right? Like Stacy, a couple of Wildcat greats from just the recent years. And great names out there on the floor like Aisha. And all you got to do is just say Aisha, and we all know who we're talking about, right? And how about Makeda, or just Kada? You're going to remember that name for a long time? She gets set to throw it in this so far scoreless tie. 90 seconds into the game. These ladies still trying to find their first points. There's a three on the way, and that's going to rim off. No good. Rebound, Shondine Yazzie for the Wildcats. Let's mention the starters for the Wildcats. So we get the first foul called on Jade Reed. That's the second Sand Devil foul. LaShante Benali will throw it in. Lindsay Yazzie is out there on the floor with her. The great defensive player Shondine Yazzie takes the inbound pass. Koa Yazzie, the freshman, is in the starting lineup. And then there's, of course, the great Aisha Ashley as the Wildcats throw it away on this possession up the floor. Back to the Sand Devils, still 0-0 score as we are just underway in this semifinal. Sand Devils with the basketball. Work it around. Ari Jenkins. Now, Tolman on the baseline backs it out. Jenkins. Sand Devils patiently working with the basketball. Well, momentarily they look to have somebody open in the corner. And it turns out that was closed down quickly by the Wildcat defense. Shot from outside. And the rebound for the Sand Devils. They're going to keep it alive for a moment. Take it away, though. Lindsay Yazzie has the ball. And underneath. Nope, moving too quick. Benali's shot no good. Still, no score. Just got done with a defensive struggle in that boys game. And a great victory from Monument Valley as they took down the Tuba City Warriors in that boys semifinal, completed a few moments ago. Earlier today, the Alchese Lady Falcons got a victory. They're going to play in the 3A North Region Championship tomorrow against the winner of this game. Tied up, and possession, Wildcats. Well, 4:51 on the clock here in the first quarter. These two teams struggling to see who can just get the first points of the game. Into Koa Yazzie. She'll miss. Yazzie shot no good. Refoul. 2 shots on the way, and I think we'll see the first points right here. These Sand Devils, they're not going to miss 2 foul shots, are they? I don't think so. That's Shondine Yazzie's first foul of the game. So at the free throw line is Jade Reed, and we'll see if she can break a scoreless tie with 4:41 on the clock in the first quarter. Well, not on the not on the first free throw. She's gonna have to try another. Well, she pounds the ball into the hardwood here at Wildcat Den just enough to finally get that one to go. So a 1-0 lead, a baseball score here in the bottom of the first inning of this one. Bounce pass inside, knocked away by the Sand Devils defensively. Great job by LaShondine Henry. And picked up by Jenkins. Henry's got it. Dangerous pass. Contact, though, near the sideline. That'll be a foul. A second foul on Shondine. Well, there you go. That's trouble already from the get-go. The best defender, as far as I'm concerned, on that Wildcat team is Shondine Yazzie, and they're going to lose her services for a while. She's got 2 fouls. They came in the first half of the first quarter here. Inbound, the Sand Devils. Jade Reed has it. Reed working the point, top of that offense. And she loses the handle for a second. Nice save by Kira Jenkins. And a steal, and that's points for the Wildcats. Koyazi. She gets the takeaway, she gets the points, and the Wildcats, they get the lead. 2-1 our score here. Low scoring first quarter. Cross-court pass, risky pass, but the payoff. Makeda Tolman gets the assist. Kira Jenkins with the points. Still baseball score, 3-2. And Lindsay Yazzie just got away with an extra step. Drive, dish, and a foul. 2 shots on the way, and it looks like the lady going to the line is Lindsay Yazzie on that feed inside by Tamira Baya. That's LaShundine Henry who picks up the foul. Lindsay Yazzie ties the game, 3-3. Out goes Aisha Ashley. In comes Quintrell Curley. Curley joins Ashlyn Lynch, who just came into the game a moment ago. Koa Yazzie, Lindsay Yazzie. Out there, Tamira Baya. And the foul shot is good. Second one good. So the Cats go back in front, 4-3. Jade Reed, hands off, left side to Henry. Down the corner, Reed is open. The 3 is going to rim off, no good. Rebound, Sophia Cambridge. She got it back, got into a bit of a scrap with the basketball, and that's a jump ball. Sand Devil basketball, 2:49 on the clock. Here in the first quarter, 4-3, Chinle. Low scoring. Tolman. And swing it around to Reed. Now back out on top. Kira Jenkins gives it up. And this is LaShundine Henry, and from the bench, Coach Claw calls a Sand Devil timeout. So we take one as well here as we bring you Northland basketball. It's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Live from the Wildcat Den this evening, and a 4-3 score. Chinle in front of Paige. Stand by, everybody.
Choice NTUA Wireless now has the best tribal lifeline phone service on the Navajo Nation. Unlimited data, calling, texting, and picture messaging from the Choice NTUA Wireless Network every month included with your benefit. You can't beat unlimited. No one covers the Navajo Nation better than we do. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations in Chinle, Dilcon, Fort Defiance, Kayenta, Shiprock, or Tuba City to see if you qualify today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Inbound for the Sand Devils. And they'll swing it to LaShundine Henry up on the left angle. Now Reed again with it. Jade. Little pass over the top of the defense, and that one coming in from the corner is taken away by Lindsay Yazzie. The Wildcats run it up. Tamira Baya. And now Lindsay Yazzie will feed it inside. Quintrell Curley in the paint for the turnaround. It's no good. And to Makeda Tolman, rebound. Sand Devils pushing. Henry trying to lob it up there for Cambridge. She is trapped on the baseline. And they're going to get that one out. And here's a shot from distance, a big 3 for Makeda Tolman. And the Sand Devils take the lead back from the Wildcats, and they'll take the ball away as well. Drive, foul. Tolman to the free throw line on a blocking foul by Ashlyn Lynch.
personal.
Tolleman finally got into the scoring act with a three-pointer and now has a chance to add a couple of more quick ones to get her offensive night started.
Substitutions coming
Uh-oh.
for Chinle.
She better make this one because I just put it in the scorebook and I'm gonna have to correct that. But a lot of times when you put that in early, you end up jinxing the shooter. So we'll see how this one works out. Of course I would jinx the shooter. Kata, forgive me, I'm sorry. Minute 26 remaining in the first period here. This one, 7-4, Sand Devils in front. And here's the attack by Baya. She is on her way to the foul line. And it was Cambridge picking up the foul.
Foul against white number 33.
This is Tamira Baya at the free throw line. I have no idea why I can't get that to come out the right way. Made the first, missed second effort. Sand Devils by 2. Page on the attack. That's Kaylee Yazzie, and they'll kick it back outside. Kira Jenkins chops it off to Jade Reed. They're going to swing it around left side. And Reed for 3. Missed the shot. Back outside. Yazzie will bury that shot. Kaylee with three-point make. And we got 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jenkins takes it away. Inside to Reed. And that shot is good. Sand Devils. Patented Sand Devil defense. Yeah, it'll be a foul. No, Kaylee Yazzie. Well, I mean, it's, you can give all the credit for this 7-point advantage to the Sand Devil defense. Inbound right in front of our location. Lindsay Yazzie into Ashante Benali. Baya with a pass too strong for a teammate. Goes out of bounds back to the Sand Devils. 16.6 seconds here in the first quarter. Clock starts again. Backcourt violation. Sand Devils did not establish in front court. Kaylee Yazzie caught the pass as she was leaping into front court. And so it's a violation. 10 seconds remain. Opportunity for the Wildcats to trim off some of that 7-point Sand Devil advantage. Yeah, trouble handling it. Koa Yazzie and her pass intercepted as the buzzer sounds, and we come to the end of the first quarter of this matchup in the 3A North Regional Championship Tournament. The semifinals and the top seed, the Lady Sand Devils in front of the Chinle Wildcats, 12-5. Second quarter on the way. Our coverage here at Sports Zone Radio presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Stand by, everybody.
First 6 months, you can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband network for our lowest price yet. Visit one of our Choice NTUA wireless locations near you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO, experienced physicians, and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Start of the second quarter, a jump ball called after a Lindsay Yazzie miss. And we're back to the action, 12-5. The Page Lady Sand Devils in front of the Chinle Wildcats. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for taking in our broadcast on the Sports Zone Radio YouTube channel and our Sports Zone Radio Facebook page. Sand Devils with the basketball. They work it to the left corner. Back outside, Makeda Tolliman, Shondine Henry. There's a pass broken up by Aisha Ashley, and that'll be a whistle after she breaks it up. And a whistle on Kaylee Yazzie, her second foul so far in the game. Page 12, Chinle 5, inbound for the Wildcats. Lindsay Yazzie brings it up. Her pass to Aisha Ashley, up off the glass. And while Aisha ends up on the ground, shot is good. And that'll be the first points in this one for Aisha. The runner for Tolliman, no good. Got her own rebound, but it's knocked out. Koa Yazzie picks it up. And LaShante's pass way out in front of Shondine Yazzie. Couldn't track it down. Sand Devils get it back. Three from the corner, and that one was heaved way up there. Great shot that comes down for Ari Jenkins. She opens up the second quarter scoring, and Sand Devils in front by 8 now, 15-7. Ashley, the runner, no good. Teammate got it back for her. It's Koa Yazzie on the rebound. Quintrell Curley testing that baseline, back outside. Swing it to Yazzie. Curley inside, she's gonna try the spin move. That one no good, but controlled again by the Wildcats. Well, you know, multiple opportunities like this, they've got to get points out of it. Curley puts it on the ground, dumps it inside. Lindsay Yazzie, up points for the Wildcats. Beautiful pass by Quintrell Curley, and Lindsay Yazzie did the rest. Checking in on our social media feed, our Facebook comments section for the broadcast. I saw the name of Tristan Yazzie show up in the comments. Tristan, how's it going, man? How's your life, buddy? How's your shot? That's the main thing. Are you still as deadly as ever? Outside that perimeter, here's the runner by Koa Yazzie. That shot no good, tipped around, knocked out. And last touched by the Lady Sand Devils. 15-9. Score with 5:19 on the clock in the second quarter. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report comes up at the intermission. Inbound to Curley. And timeout. Timeout taken by Coach McCurtain. Wildcats get that timeout. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. We'll be back in just a moment, everybody.
Get connected at home and on the go with Choice NTUA Wireless and Choice Broadband, the best tribal lifeline phone and internet services on the Navajo Nation. On the go, get unlimited data, calling, texting, and picture messaging from the Choice NTUA Wireless Network every month included in your Lifeline benefit. You can't beat unlimited wireless service. At home, get our fastest speeds for only $49.99 per month for the first 6 months. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband network for our lowest price yet. No one covers the Navajo Nation better than we do. Visit one of our Choice NTUA wireless locations in Chinle, Dilcon, Fort Defiance, Kayenta, Shiprock, or Tuba City to see if you qualify today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo owned, Navajo proud, and an enthusiastic supporter of our youth sports on the Navajo Nation.
Makeda Tolliman grabs Paige Sandevil rebound off, and Aisha Ashley missed. Long pass from Tolliman to her teammate Ari Jenkins, and those are Sandevil points. Jenkins has all 5 second quarter Sandevil points so far. And we've got 4 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock in the second quarter, 17-9. Paige in front. Sandevil's the number 1 seed on the girls' side of the bracket. And there's Aisha Ashley with the drop step, turn to the baseline, shot off the glass, no good. Not much going in so far for Ashley. And the Wildcats need them to go in. Jenkins for 3. And that's going to rim out. Boy, how did that thing not go in? Rebound Wildcats. Lindsay Yazzie to Shandine Yazzie. Koa Yazzie on the floor right now as well. Quintrell Curley. Aisha Ashley on the floor. The reverse into the corner. Curley to the paint. Pull-up jump shot. Off the front iron. No good. And a jump ball. Lindsay Yazzie got in there to tie it up with Ari Jenkins. Here comes some subs into the game. Sandevils send Jade Reed back onto the floor. And you know what? There always is that one number that for some reason or another does not find its way onto our roster. Okay, Kylie Sikoti. Kylie Sikoti has checked in for the Lady Sandevils. She's got some pretty sweet frames, eyeglass frames. I like it. Ball in the corner. Tolliman trying to clear and drive that baseline. She missed a shot. Rebound, Ashante Benali. Off to Lindsay Yazzie, right side. Ashlyn Lynch's three-point try, no good. Ari Jenkins has the Sandevil rebound. Sandevils cannot close the deal on that possession, so the Wildcats get an opportunity. Ashlyn Lynch at the top, sets the offense. To Benali, left side. Now down low, Lindsay Yazzie shot, no good. Got it again, got a third try at it. And made good on that last one. Lindsay's got 6 points to lead the way for the Wildcats. But the lead is also 6 points for Makeda Tolliman's Lady Sandevils. The runner by Tolliman, no good. Bounces around, picked up by Quintrell Curley. Here come the Wildcats now into front court. Hesitation, stutter step, and the drive by Ashlyn Lynch. Couldn't make it. Jenkins rebound. LaShundine Henry will push it up the floor. And now drop it back. Jaden Reed for 3. Rebound Sandevils. And knocked out from behind. And Wildcats kind of got a little break on that, I think. They're going to get the basketball back. Sandevils will bring a couple other ladies into the game, onto the floor. Lalora Yazzie has now come into the game. Also checking in for the Sandevils, Sophia Cambridge. Those two ladies join Jade Reed, Makeda Tolliman, and Kylie Sikoti. Here's a drive, power move, and the shot good for Aisha Ashley. Well, the Wildcats they're battling. They're fighting back into this thing. They have outscored Paige 8-5 in the second quarter. Made a 4-point game here now. And they're going to get it back. Get it down to a one-possession first half game right here. Quintrell Curley onto the floor for the Wildcats, replacing Lindsay Yazzie.
Substitution for Chinle.
Inbound approaching the 1 minute mark. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report is on the way. Tamira Baya drives, throws it up, shot is good, and the foul. That is Laura Yazzie picking up the foul and also exiting the game now. The Sand Devils, the lady that replaces her is Kira Jenkins. And Baya with a chance to make this a 1-point game if she can sink the free throw. No, that's a little off the mark. Cambridge brings it down for the Sand Devils. Under a minute remaining in the first half. Sakote's little jump shot rolls out, no good. Tipped around and last touched by Quintrell Curley. So Sand Devils will get a chance to run an inbound play right here. 48 seconds remaining in the first half. The 3A North Region Championships presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Inbound to Makeda Tolleman, and she's just got the skills, you know. The skills to pay the bills. 4-point Sand Devil lead, down to 1 again. Aisha sets up outside, buries the 3 for the Wildcats. 19-18. 22 seconds remaining in the half. They'll try to drop one in traffic to Tolleman going through the paint. She got contact. And Baya got picked up with the foul. That is the 5th foul on the Wildcats. Fouls are kind of inconsequential, although now the 6th foul on Chinle. It'll be another inbound. Well, they're going to say shooting foul? Yeah, they are. Shooting foul. And look at this. Bad news, Shondine Yazzie. Just got called for her 3rd foul of the game. That is terrible news for the Wildcats. Their best defender. Tolleman sinks the free throw. Another one on the way right here. 17.8 seconds remain in the first half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report is on the way, everybody. Back to a 3-point Sand Devil lead. Ashley drives. Sakote's defense enough to keep that from going in. Rebound, Cambridge. Sand Devils push. Broken up by Baya. She's got the ball. 2 seconds on the clock. Long pass, no time. Spirited finish to the half, that's for sure. But the Page Sand Devils were able to grab the lead and take it into halftime, into the locker room in this girls' semifinal matchup. Number 1 seeded Page leading the number 5 seeded Chinle Lady Wildcats by a count of 21-18. As we get ready to break it down on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report, everybody. Thanks for joining us for our coverage. We got one more game after this, by the way, one more boys semifinal. Chinle and Window Rock. That comes up a little later on, but it's halftime right here. And a Sand Devil 3-point lead. Northland basketball is presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Stand by for halftime.
With Choice Broadband, you can get an even better internet plan for your home. Our fastest speeds are only $49.99 per month for the first 6 months. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband network for our lowest price yet. Visit one of our Choice NTUA wireless locations near you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
The team at Beam & Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling.
Hatch Toyota doesn't have salespeople. We've changed how to buy a car. Now a floor product specialist works with you, and they aren't commissioned.
They're on salary, so when you're approached on the lot or in the showroom, you don't have to panic. Nobody's going to give you the bump and hustle to get you to sign on the dotted line because there's simply no pressure to do so. Hatch Toyota is taking the long view.
The view that involves your complete satisfaction with the whole buying experience. An experience we'd even be so bold to call happy. Who doesn't want to be happy?
And buying a new car is a really happy day. It's time to take the stress out of the day and put in the joy.
Shop ahead at hatchtoyota.com. Our entire fleet is at your fingertips.
Then let us know which model you're interested in and make an appointment with one of our floor product specialists.
Hatch Toyota, keeping the White Mountains rolling for 25 years.
Hi, this is Chaz Hatch. Get our statewide low price guarantee on every new Toyota. Find out more at hatchtoyota.com or visit us today at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Show Low.
Insurance is a must, but that doesn't mean you must go broke just paying for it. Contact Joe Bjorn State Farm Insurance for a game plan on saving more of your money. Joe and his team offer home, life, auto insurance, and more. With Joe as your insurance quarterback, you'll score big each and every time. And with State Farm cheering you on, how can you lose? Joe Bjorn State Farm Insurance, providing blanket coverage of the entire White Mountains. Call Joe at 928-536-7101. That's 928-536-7101.
Our Valentine Day promotion continues, and right now you could get $1,000 cash back and your choice to see Eric Church or Imagine Dragons live in concert. Right now at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, our Valentine promotion not only includes a chance to win $1,000 cash, but also 2 tickets to see Country Music Entertainer of the Year Eric Church or Academy Award winner Imagine Dragons.
Wow!
First, everyone will get 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales Restaurant.
Yes!
Then take your Valentine to the movies with 2 free movie passes at the WME theaters. Or you can still choose full service car washes at Octopus Car Wash or $100 certificate for window tint. And everyone's name goes in the hat to be drawn for $1,000 cash and concert tickets to see Eric Church or Imagine Dragons. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass today, 536-5972.
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
And of course, we ask your forgiveness, beg your pardon on the football footage on the halftime open right there. No, it's not football season. No, it's basketball. This is Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless, everybody. And we got some halftime festivities going on out there. They just played a little tic-tac-toe with some fans here. And they're also going to do a little ceremony out here on the court at halftime. It's the 3A North Region Basketball Championships, everybody. Tournament itself and our coverage here at Sports Zone Radio is presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Well, here at halftime, the Chinle Lady Wildcats did a great job battling back into this the first half after the Sand Devils built, what was that, a 17-8 lead or something like that? The Wildcats came storming back. They got a great second quarter out of Aisha Ashley. She scored all her 7 points in the second quarter. Lindsay Yazzie contributing. Tamira Baya as well. And at halftime, it's Paige 21, Chinle 18 in this one. The Sand Devils are led out there in scoring by Makeda Toloman. Ari Jenkins has 5 points here at halftime. 3 points for Kaylee Yazzie. 3 points for Jade Reed. 2 points for Kira Jenkins. And for the Wildcats, the leader is Aisha Ashley. She hit a three-pointer right there in the final couple of minutes of that half, and she's got 7 points. Lindsay Yazzie with 6 points. Tamira Baya has 3, and Koa Yazzie with 2 points. And a defensive struggle here at halftime, 21-18. The Lady Sand Devils leading the Chinle Wildcats. Paige, the number 1 seed, Chinle, the 5 seed. How about the state rankings? What does that look like, and where do these teams find themselves right now? Well, the Lady Sand Devils ranked number 4 in the state with an 11-4 overall record. 1 position behind the Winslow Bulldogs. The Lady Bulldogs are number 3 in the state. By the way, Thatcher is number 1 and Gilbert Christian number 2. And followed by Winslow at 3. Page ranked number 4. Snowflake Lobos are number 5. The Alsace Falcons are number 6. The Holbrook Lady Roadrunners are number 7. Window Rock is 8. And it's East Market 9, Burgate Catholic 10, Sabino 11. And then you get to these Chinle Lady Wildcats. They are ranked number 12 right now. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wildcats with that number 12 ranking would host a first-round playoff game here at the Wildcat Den if they don't move. Well, no, I take it back. My bad on that. Let's see, how does that work? The top 8 teams get byes, and then the next 8 host. So they would host. Yeah, they would host. Monument Valley right now would be a host team in the first round of the playoffs. The Sholo Lady Cougars would host a first-round playoff game if things stand where they are. But they're number 16. They cannot afford to lose a spot. They would host Yuma Catholic. They would not want to trade places with Yuma Catholic for a first-round trip to Yuma to play a basketball game. They want to stay in that top 16 if they can. The Tuba City Lady Warriors would be on the road in the first round of the playoffs. And if things stayed the way they are right now, they would play, I believe, Monument Valley. I believe they would be playing at Monument Valley. Who else out there has a chance? Teams that we may cover here at Northland Basketball. The Payson Lady Longhorns are number 23 in the state. Blue Ridge is 26 and not likely to get themselves into the playoffs at this point. And that's it. I mean, all of our teams are pretty much covered. You know, almost everybody that we would cover in the 3A North and the 3A East with our brand of Northland Basketball, as we call it here at Sports Zone Radio. They're all playoff bound in some way, shape, or fashion. Lady Sand Devils ranked number 4 in the state, and the Chinle Lady Wildcats are ranked number 12 with their 8-12 overall record. Check also for you the brackets. How about the brackets here in the 3A North Region Championships? Well, this girls' game is going to produce a championship contending team tomorrow in the title game. So whoever wins this, Paige or Chinle, will end up facing the Alsace Lady Falcons. The number 3 seed beat Monument Valley earlier today. And by the way, the final score in that one was Alsace 60, Monument Valley 47. Congratulations to the Lady Falcons. Sports Zone Radio's player of the game was Jazz Nosey in that game. She scored 25 points for the Falcons to lead them to tomorrow's championship, which will be played at 5:30 in the afternoon right here at the Wildcat Den. Congratulations, Alsace. Will they play Paige? Will they play Chinle? Well, we've got 16 more minutes of basketball to make that determination. And the teams have returned from the locker room, start warming up, get ready for the second half here. As far as the boys' activity goes, well, the Monument Valley Mustangs did beat Tuba City earlier today. 53-43 was the final. The Monument Valley Mustangs led by great performances by the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game, Roberto Flores, who scored 15, and Andrew Shepard, who had 19, including at the free throw line. How about 7 of 8 in the fourth quarter when it counted most? He was great at the line today. He finished 8 out of 10 overall from the free throw stripe. Teammate Al Brandon Bijo had 13 points. Monument Valley beat Tuba City 53-43 to earn a right to play for the 3A North Region Championship tomorrow against either the number 1 seed Chinle or the number 5 seed Window Rock. Those two teams face off after this game. It's scheduled for a 7:30 start, but it's probably going to be a little bit late. And that's how it shapes up here in the 2022 3A North Region Basketball Championships, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And folks, that is going to be a wrap-up on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. Grab a word in from Mountain Mobile and return for the start of the second half in a moment. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Stand by.
Our Valentine Day promotion continues, and right now you could get $1,000 cash back and your choice to see Eric Church or Imagine Dragons live in concert. Right now at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, our Valentine promotion not only includes a chance to win $1,000 cash, but also 2 tickets to see Country Music Entertainer of the Year Eric Church or Academy Award winner Imagine Dragons. Wow! First, everyone will get 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales Restaurant.
Yes!
Then take your Valentine to the movies with 2 free movie passes at the WME theaters. Or you can still choose full-service car washes at Octopus Car Wash or $100 certificate for window tint. And everyone's name goes in the hat to be drawn for $1,000 cash and concert tickets to see Eric Church or Imagine Dragons. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass today, 536-5972.
Your hardworking friends at Ace Hardware are always on standby when you need them, and the Ace Hardware stores in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard are fully stocked to get you through the depths of winter. Snow removal, ice melt, heaters, ladders, outdoor power equipment, and power tools from names you trust like DeWalt and Milwaukee. The helpful hardware people can be counted on for world-class customer service. So you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal at your White Mountain Ace Hardware locations. Find them in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO. Experienced physicians and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville.
And White Mountain Regional Medical Center will present the Sports Zone Radio's play of the game at the conclusion of this matchup between the number 1 seeded Page Lady Sand Devils and the number 5 seed, the Chinle Lady Wildcats. Third quarter getting underway. Our score, Page 21, Chinle 18. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Floyd Simmons. This is Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And Koa Yazi steps in front of Sand Devil pass. Could not finish the transition, but her team will get it for an inbound here after the Sand Devils knocked it out. Inbound, and Ashley gets fouled. Aisha Ashley headed to the free throw line for 2 shots for Chinle to try to slice this 3-point Sand Devil lead just a bit. The lady that picked up the foul is number 33. That is Sophia Cambridge. 2 fouls in the game on Sophia. Ashley makes the first, makes the second. Trusty at the line, 9 points in the game. And we're down to a 1-point Ladies Sand Devil lead, 21-20. Sand Devils are led out there to start the second half by Jade Reed. She starts the second half. Kaylee Yazzie as well. Here's Kira Jenkins. Ari Jenkins starts the second half. And the 5th of the Lady Sand Devils is Sophia Cambridge. Curiously enough, no Makeda Tolleman to start the second half for the Sand Devils. Here's Cambridge. And now Jade Reed. Did I say, did I mention Jade? I think I did. She is running that point out there for Page at the moment. Cambridge traveled as she took the pass in. And it will be Wildcats basketball. The Sand Devils will get LaShundine Henry onto the floor. She comes out to replace Cambridge. Wildcats bring out the three Yazzies. You've got Koa Yazzie, who's set to take the inbound from Lindsay Yazzie. Shandine Yazzie with her 3 personal fouls. Starts the second half. Lashante Benali out there on the floor, and so is, of course, Aisha Ashley. Benali handles the ball right now. You know, I wonder, what is the relationship? Does anybody out there know the relationship between Koa and Lindsay and Shandine? Here is Shandine Yazzie with the basketball, left side to Lindsay. Drops it to Ashley on the baseline, and her shot no good, but she's going to get a couple of foul shots out of it as she was fouled on the way up. Ari Jenkins picked up her first foul of the game, and here's a chance for the Wildcats to get the lead. When you've got a smooth free throw stroke like that right there, you know what? Your team is likely to get the lead. Ashley makes the first, and the second with that great backspin will work its way into the cylinder. That's why you want to get some really good, strong backspin right there for that very, very reason. So it takes some of that edge off when it hits the iron. It kind of skips a little, and it'll work its way down into the cylinder. And the shot good for Ashley. 4 out of 4 in this third period from the foul line. And the Wildcats lead the Sand Devils 22-21. Trouble and good defense, and there she is, Shandine Yazzie with the Wildcat steal. 5:45 on the clock in the third quarter. The little handoff on the give and go, and Lindsay Yazzie unable to finish it up. Rebound to Kaylee Yazzie. Here comes Kaylee for the Sand Devils. She did not sense the traffic behind her, but Nolly took it away and then threw it away. And then committed a foul. Yeah, you know, LaShante might have been just a little bit frustrated as she made contact. Well, they're going to say Lindsay Yazzie. Okay, well, there you go. When you get 2 players around and I pick one out, I'm always going to pick the wrong one. Inbound, the shot is no good for Kaylee Yazzie. Rebounded by Jade Reed. Her shot is no good. And brought down by Shandine. For the Wildcats. Benali trying to run up that left side, and she gets, well, she runs over Kaylee Yazzie. Kaylee got in the way. Kaylee's third foul of the game. Sophia Cambridge replaces her back on the floor. Well, what's going on with I wonder what's going on with Makeda Tolleman. She has not made an appearance in the first 3 minutes of the second half. Aisha Ashley trying to work her way down. It's good defense by Ari Jenkins. Just would not yield any ground, so back outside. Lindsay Yazzie pulls up for 3, and it's good. So a strong start for the Lady Wildcats. 25-21 in front of the Sand Devils. All 7 points so far scored in the half belong to Chinle. They're going to get the ball back. So a great start. Here comes Quintrell Curley, Ashlyn Lynch, and Tamira Baya onto the floor for the Wildcats. Shandine Yazzie able to check out. Lindsay left the game as well. And that's good. You get a lead like this, you start to get some momentum, and you can get Shandine off the floor for a while in this third quarter. That's going to be a big help. The drive and the nice bounce pass assist for Ashlyn Lynch. Quintrell Curley gets the points, and timeout taken by the Wildcats after the make. Nope, it was the Sand Devils. Well, that made sense. I thought it was going to be the Sand Devils, and they did grab a timeout. We'll grab this word in from our presenting sponsors of Northland Basketball. Choice NTUA Wireless. Back to Wildcat Dan after this.
Choice NTUA Wireless now has the best tribal lifeline phone service on the Navajo Nation. Unlimited data, calling, texting, and picture messaging from the Choice NTUA Wireless network every month included with your benefit. You can't beat unlimited. No one covers the Navajo Nation better than we do. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations in Chinle, Dilcon, Fort Defiance, Kayenta, Shiprock, or Tuba City to see if you qualify today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
6-point advantage for the Lady Wildcats, everybody. Can Chinle, the 5 seed, can they take down the top-seeded Page Lady Sand Devils? Winner of this game plays in the 3A North Region Championship game tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. right here at the Wildcat Den. And the opponent will be the Alchesay Lady Falcons. How about Alchesay in their first year in the 3A North? Advancing to the title game, and a good win for the Lady Falcons over Tuba City today. My bad, it was over Monument Valley today. They beat Tuba yesterday. Here's a pass underneath. And that will send the Sand Devils to the foul line on a Quintrell Curley foul.
Number 24, first personal, second team foul.
Curley the foul, and the lady at the line is Takara Yazi. And Lakara makes that first free throw. Second one is good as well. And back to a 4-point difference right here. The Wildcats in front with the basketball. Ashlyn Lynch working out on top. LaShondine Henry staying step for step with her on defense. Aisha Ashley, well, she kind of forced up a baseline runner. Well, but there she goes, grabbing a foul. 2 shots on the way for Aisha. At first, I didn't think she knew what she was doing. But here she is at the free throw line where she is trusty as can be. She's made all 4 of her foul shot attempts so far in the game. Of course, I would say that. So she misses that one right there. She knew what she was doing to get there at the line anyway. We are at the halfway point of the third quarter. That one goes in. Ashley has 12 points. And it's 28-23. The Wildcats in front. Hey, here's Makeda Tolman. Sat out the first half of this third quarter, but she's out there on the floor now. Also, Kara Jenkins is out there, and here goes Kara into the paint. Throws it up, missed the shot, and knocked it out. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Kara Jenkins, Makeda Tolman, LaShondine Henry, Sophia Cambridge. And the 5th lady out there for the Sand Devils is Laikara Yazi. Well into front court. Shondine Yazi flips it back to Ashlyn Lynch, picked up by Henry defensively for the Sand Devils. And at the free throw line, Aisha Ashley step back, jump shot good. Aisha starting to feel it out there. 14 points, leads all scorers. And the Wildcats in front by 7. Well, you know, we're reaching that stretch in the game where, telling you, where the Sand Devils just start to take over the game. There is a nice little drive and dish and feed for Tolman. She gets the assist, and Lakara Yazi with the make. And now she's at the free throw line as well. Trying to make it a 3-point play. And try to get it back to a 4-point game. And it rims out no good. Curley the rebound. And Lindsay Yazi will bring it up into front court and attack the baseline. Trapped, got it away. Checked in for Wildcats, that's Brittany Batsui. Here's Ashley driving and again drawing the foul. She just has that instinct. Just knows how to do it. Lakara Yazi commits the foul, and Ashley living at the free throw line here in the third quarter. And making a living. She is 6 out of 7 from the line. And we're going to get a timeout. Somebody had to tie their shoe. Shot good. .235 remaining, third quarter. Ball up the floor. And points for Makeda Tolliman. She goes into double figures with that make. She's got 10 points in this one. Quintra Curley in the corner for the Wildcats. And Brittany Batsui gets in a little bit of trouble. Timeout from the bench. Coach Francine McCurtain grabs that timeout for the Wildcats to hang on to the possession. And during that timeout, it's going to be our very distinct pleasure to welcome in the president of the Great Navajo Nation. Jonathan Nez is here at the game. Mr. President.
Yeah, hey Floyd.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's good to see you. And what an exciting game this is, you know. Good crowd. Of course, we have to keep it limited because of COVID-19 protocols. But I appreciate you all, Floyd, for, you know, televising the game and all the radio stations that are, you know, airing the game today, so people can hear what's going on with their favorite team.
Lots of activity as always here at the Wildcat Den with the 3A North Region Tournament. And how about this one going on, huh? How about the battle out there between the Page Lady Sand Devils and Chinle?
Well, they're playing hard, Floyd. I mean, these ladies are putting it all on the line, you know, postseason. Everything comes down to this. The state title, state championship is where they want to be, you know?
Well, Mr. President, I don't know how closely you've been watching the overall season, but these teams here, the Lady Sand Devils, the defending state champions, the Chinle Wildcats, the Monument Valley Mustangs, all these teams up here in the north, they are positioned well to compete for the championship. Once again, I believe the championship, when we get down to the state tournament, is going to go through the north. It's going to be one of these teams. The Winslow Bulldogs are highly competitive as well. I just think it's going to be a great tournament coming up.
It will be, and we look forward to watching the teams, you know, battle for that championship trophy. And you know, I haven't been really out because, you know, a lot of these basketball games have been shut down. Of course, I'm the president. Of course, I probably can get into these games, but, you know, just to make sure that everybody's safe, you know, I try to follow what I say, you know.
Yeah, you gotta set the example, right?
Right.
So as we watch the Wildcats handle the basketball, the handoff, Tamira Baya, the drive, shot rims out, no good. Sand Devil rebound and a Wildcat foul. Closing out this third quarter, 1:05 on the clock. It's 32-29. Chinle in front of the Lady Sand Devils. What else is going on? What news of things going on across the Navajo Nation?
Right. Well, today I was in Flagstaff, Arizona. Met with Coconino County, Apache County, Navajo County, their leadership. We're talking about, you know, developing a plan for the state routes within the Navajo Nation to improve them, you know, with the infrastructure bill that passed Congress, signed into law by President Biden. I was actually out there, Floyd, for the signing ceremony of that infrastructure bill, and, you know, to see some investment in our infrastructure is great to be a part of. And, you know, here on Navajo, we need to rebuild some of those roads and those bridges, and really build some new roads too, right? Build some new bridges here on Navajo. So that was the meeting today, and hopefully we get a pretty good proposal that the governor of the state of Arizona don't resist.
Well, I can't wait to see the new developments for sure. Under 15 seconds now remaining in the third quarter. The Wildcats back out in front by 5. As we watch the Sand Devils work with perhaps their final possession of the third period. It'll be tipped out defensively by Chinle, and here comes the inbound play. to close out the third quarter for the Sand Devils. Looking, comes in, and Cambridge able to get the shot, beat the buzzer, and that will do it for the third quarter. Sophia Cambridge getting those points.
And our ladies are playing hard.
Big time. Our score here, Chinle 34, Page 31. Normally we would take a timeout right here in between quarters. We're going to just stay here and continue our discussion with the president. Jonathan Nez is with us at our courtside location at the Wildcat Den. And I do want to mention that the 3A North Region Championships and our coverage at Sports Zone Radio is presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Mr. President, I just got to say I'm so impressed with the Choice Wireless broadband network. They have we're broadcasting on their network using their broadband,
right.
And boy, it's just done a terrific job.
You know, Floyd, there's a brand new tower. We have some new equipment on the tower here in Chinle. We utilize the CARES Act. We put some new technology, better technology, so we can have high-speed internet for the community. Of course, as you know, because of COVID, our students are at home. They got to, turn in their homework and their work, and we got to have high-speed internet. And so what we're trying to do is build it out to much of rural Navajo Nation. So that's our next step. And Choice Wireless, NTUA Wireless, is leading the charge with our Navajo Nation Telecommunication Regulatory Commission office, and we just submitted for a $55 million funding opportunity to expand broadband telecommunication. Man, you're fast.
Well, you know what, Mr. President, I'm
the ball almost hit the equipment, and you got there.
I'm pretty quick when the ball is coming in the direction of this very expensive equipment that we broadcast with. So I made the save right there. By the way, I was the last one to touch it, so it's out on me.
Yep.
The officials are talking it over, but I was the guy. I touched it last. So
they might come to your screen here and do a
look at the
replay.
Look at the replay. Wildcats are going to win the challenge. They're going to have the basketball. I'm not sure who was the last to touch it. I was just interested in protecting the equipment, as we talked about. Here's the inbound for the Wildcats, and the fourth quarter is underway. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. I'm Floyd Simmons, and I am joined by Navajo Nation President Jonathan Nez. The Wildcats turn it over on a pass into the bench. And our score here is Chinle 34, Page 31. The Wildcats are the 5 seed, Page the 1 seed, and the winner of this game plays against Alchese tomorrow in the 3A North Region Championship here at the Wildcat Den. Makeda Tolman pull-up 3. And that is going to be off the mark. Rebound, Sand Devils.
Well, Floyd, if I may,
yes.
I want to say thank you, and I want to appreciate the White Mountain Apache tribe, the Madam Chairwoman there, Gwendina Lee Gatewood, who's probably watching right now, maybe, and her Alchese Falcons are going to be playing tomorrow, right?
Yeah, they are. It's a 5:30 start time for the girls' championship game here at the Den. Quintrell Curley in the paint, and her shot will go in for the Wildcats as they continue to battle valiantly. The Wildcats finishing the season strong, and they got a really nice win yesterday over the Window Rock Lady Scouts. So great job by Chinle. You and I have talked a lot in the past here in your visits about basketball up here in the north, and it's as competitive as ever.
Right. And yesterday when I was on the treadmill, I was watching that documentary. Remember the Chinle boys?
Basketball or nothing.
Yeah, with Coach Mendoza, and I heard your voice in some of those segments too, Floyd.
Yeah, they let me participate. Let me put it that way. Great production team led by a guy named Matthew Howley, and a lot of people who are listening, watching, are going to know that name. Here's a steal. Makeda Tolman, 2-on-1 for the Sand Devils. Dish right side. Shot is good. Great job by the Sand Devils. That is just typical Page basketball right there.
Yep. Fast.
Close game, 36-33, as we continue our little talk. And there's Aisha once again. I mean, she's nowhere near the basket and yet able to draw that foul. so instinctive. And she is able to get that foul on Jade Reed, her second of the game. And this shot good. So, tell me about some of the challenges and some of the steps taken to overcome during the pandemic. You know, school attendance and, you know, distance learning and all of the different ways that that's been dealt with on the Navajo Nation.
You know, I mean, there was a lot of folks that were at home at the start of this pandemic. What we did was we challenged our parents out there, our families, to, you know, teach their ways, our ways of life, our culture, our language. I think many of the students learned a lot of their culture and their language while they were at home. I mean, there's an assumption that, you know, some of the students didn't learn much while they were at home, but I think they learned a lot of resilience, taking care of the livestock, you know, taking care of the farms. And, you know, I think that brought out a lot of resilience, teaching, as I said, of our people. And this pandemic just showed how our Navajo people, a lot of tribes throughout this country, you know. I was saying, Chairwoman Glendina Gatewood, appreciate her leadership during this COVID pandemic. And for us here on Navajo, I commend and applaud the Navajo people. You know, they really came up to the forefront and led the charge in getting people to wear their masks, social distancing, washing their hands, and staying home as much as possible. But now that the vaccine's out, 74%, Floyd, of our people are fully vaccinated. 88% of our elders, 65 and over, are fully vaccinated. So that's an awesome job I commend the Navajo people for doing throughout this pandemic.
And an awesome job by Jade Reed as well, as she is able to scoop that shot up and get it to a one-point game. It's Chinle 38, Page 37 closing out this girls semifinal game, and Sand Devils are going to get it back and a chance to get the lead back here in this one. Meanwhile, a timeout from the Wildcat bench. Coach McCurtain wants that full timeout. We'll wrap up our conversation with the president, President Jonathan Nez of the Navajo Nation. It seems like to me, President Nez, that during this time, I don't know if I'm seeing this as more of an emphasis, but there seems to be a renewed emphasis on the Navajo language.
And Renaissance, I call it. Yep.
And families, once again, teaching the younger generations and younger folks to speak and to read and to write.
And I think it happened while a lot of the students were at home. Parents didn't work, you know, because of the 57-hour weekend lockdowns. But we challenged the people. We didn't just tell them to be scared at home, but we also mentioned that, you know, you have an opportunity now. The kids are at home. You're at home. Clean off that dinner table and talk about our history. Talk about the family, the lineage. Speak to them in Navajo. You know, what an emergent program that was probably for many of them. And now we're just trying to let the teachers know, hey, there's a renaissance in Navajo language. Now that the kids are going back into the school, let's continue that. Not just 45 minutes a day in class, but to continue that type of teaching as they come back into the classroom.
President Nez, before I let you go, I want to refer you to a message on Facebook just a moment ago. This is from somebody named Ray Yolo. He says, President Nez, how about them Mustangs?
Oh, Mustangs, 7:30 tomorrow. I'm going to be here to watch that tomorrow. Mustangs. Class of 93, Floyd. Monument Valley Mustang. Once a Mustang's always a Mustang, but let me just say that many of the Navajo teams throughout the Navajo Nation have adopted me. So yeah, I appreciate that adoption.
But once a Mustang, always a Mustang, like you said. President Nez, thank you for your time today. Always good to talk to you, and maybe we'll get a chance tomorrow.
All right.
You'll be here, right?
You all take care. All the viewers out there, thank you, Floyd, for beaming this into the homes of our Navajo people. God bless you all.
Our privilege. Thank you, sir. The president of the Great Navajo Nation, Jonathan Nez, there, and he mentioned it, the beaming of the signal in. Our broadcast made possible by our partnership with Choice NTUA Wireless, and we're using the Choice Wireless Broadband Network to carry this broadcast. Originated from the Wildcat Den, get it out there to the World Wide Web. As we watch a travel and a turnover by the Wildcats, this point of the game, I mentioned it closing out the third quarter, but it's in these pressure-packed moments, the final moments of a game, that the Lady Sand Devils, as a program, not just this team here, but previous teams, they found themselves locked into some close battles every every season 3 or 4 times as they drop a pass inside. It's these moments where the Sand Devils, I don't know if it's a psychological edge that they have, but they just execute in a way to close games out that most other teams are unable to do. Now, there's a big shot by Aisha Ashley. But my big point, and the major point I'm trying to give as we watch a foul on Ari Jenkins, that's her third of the game, is if you're going to beat the Lady Sand Devils, you are going to have to somehow have more poise and confidence and composure in these final moments than they are. And I just don't know if it's possible to say that with regularity about just about anybody. The Sand Devils, so disciplined, and they just take care of business in these pressure-packed final moments of a game. They've got the ball right now and a lead by 1, 42-41. Who is going to close it out? Who will get to the championship tomorrow to be played at 5:30? Here's a foul on Ashlyn Lynch. Check the team fouls here. Sand Devils have 8 fouls, and Wildcats have 6. Here's Kira Jenkins looking in, gets it into Ari. And back to Kira at the top. Sand Devils patient with the basketball. Looking now for the entry pass. And it's stolen, taken away by the great defender, Shadeen Yazzie, and she is fouled up that far sideline. That's Kira Jenkins. And a 1-and-1 for Shadeen, who is a good free throw shooter. And this game might be won or lost at the free throw line, as a matter of fact. For Kira, that's her first foul in the game. Here comes Tamira Baya onto the floor for Ashlyn Lynch. She joins Lindsay Yazzie, Aisha Ashley, Koa Yazzie, and the lady at the line is Shadeen Yazzie. And the first one is good. Yeah, Shadeen is she's good at the line. Should get another right here, try to make it a Wildcat lead again. Tied at 42. And that's going to roll off no good. Tipped, knocked out. Sand Devil basketball. Coach McCurtain drops her defense all the way back, and, that is a testament to how good the Sand Devils handle the basketball. A lot of respect for Paige. I'm not saying the Wildcats won't be pressing at any point in this final stretch, but we watch Lakara Yazzie drop one in. I'm just saying, Wildcats are going to pick their moments to press this outstanding Paige team. A nice runner in the paint. Shot good by Lindsay Yazzie. Lakira Yazzie, and is it tied up or is that a foul? Nope. Timeout. Sand Devils preserve that possession with a timeout from the bench. And a word from our presenting sponsors of the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game. That's White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO, experienced physicians, and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Any insurance agent can provide provide a quote, return a phone call, or claim to have the best rates. But will your current agent fight alongside you if and when you need to make a claim, discuss options when life changes, or put you and your needs first? At the Troy Merrill Farmers Insurance Agency, that's exactly who you'll get. People over profit. Years of expertise and knowledge, personalized service, and a straightforward, comprehensive, and cost-effective insurance solution. Call or visit the Merrill Farmers Insurance Agency now and experience exactly what you've been missing.
Welcome back, everybody. And here we go. Inbound. The Sand Devils gets tipped. Controlled by the Lady Sand Devils. Trouble for Ari Jenkins, but she gets it back to Makeda Tallman in the paint. Rolls it up, and that's a foul. 2 shots on the way for Tallman. A chance to put Page in front again. And Lindsay Yazzie with the foul. 2 in the game on Lindsay.
Second personal, 17th foul.
LaShundine Henry comes into the game for the Sand Devils. Also, Ashlyn Lynch checks in for Tamira Baya. Well, Makeda Tallman has been in the most pressure-packed situations in the past. Played a great state championship game last year. And completes the deal right there on a 2-for-2 at the line. 46-44. Sand Devils under 2 minutes remaining in this girls semifinal of the 3A North Region Basketball Championship presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And Ashlyn Lynch gets hammered pretty hard by Ari Jenkins. Came out there and trapped Ashlyn along with LaShundine Henry, and then put a pretty good body blow on her right there and knocked her down. Lynch at the free throw line. That is a double bonus opportunity for Ashlyn. And by the way, 4 fouls now on Jenkins. I think she's going to come off the floor for a few seconds. Lynch at the line. That's her first point of the game. She can tie it up right here. Here comes Sophia Cambridge on the floor for Ari Jenkins. Jenkins will be back, I'm sure of that. They're just going to try to save her for the final seconds. And we're tied. Great job by Ashlyn. 46-46. Who gets to face the Altusay Lady Falcons in tomorrow's 3A North Region Championship game? You can hear those Wildcat fans asking for some defense. Akara Yazzie, and she lost the dribble, got it back, tipped around. The Wildcats come away with it. Aisha Ashley. And she is going to lower that shoulder into front court. Ashlyn Lynch. Wildcats trying to work it inside, and it's taken away. That's a great job by Kira Jenkins to get the steal. And then Yazzie gets fouled, and it's Lindsay Yazzie that fouls her. Lindsay with 3 fouls now in the game. This will be a 1-and-1 for Laikara Yazzie. We'll see what kind of foul shooter under pressure that she is. He had a great second half. 8 points in the game. All of that since halftime. And she misses on the 1-and-1. Quintrell Curley with the rebound. Tie ball game, 46 apiece. Shondine Yazzie out on top. 50 seconds left. And timeout. Francine McCurtain wants a full timeout. What a game, what a finish. Tie ball game at 46, under a minute left. And a word in from Choice NTUA Wireless, presenting sponsors of the 3A North Region Basketball Championships.
Get connected at home and on the go with Choice NTUA Wireless and Choice Broadband, the best tribal lifeline phone and internet services on the Navajo Nation. On the go, get unlimited data, calling, texting, and picture messaging from the Choice NTUA Wireless Network every month included in your lifeline benefit. You can't beat unlimited wireless service. At home, get our fastest speeds for only $49.99 per month for the first 6 months. You can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband network for our lowest price yet. No one covers the Navajo Nation better than we do. Visit one of our Choice NTUA wireless locations in Chinle, Dilcon, Fort Defiance, Kayenta, Shiprock, or Tuba City to see if you qualify today. Choice NTUA Wireless, Navajo-owned, Navajo-proud, and an enthusiastic supporter of our youth sports on the Navajo Nation.
Senior season inbound, Ashlyn Lynch for three. Off the mark, Quintrell Curley. The crowd coming to life here in the final minute of this one. And a whistle. That's going to be a foul. Pushing foul on Quintrell Curley. Well, that was a tough spot to commit a foul. You're in back court in a tie game. And whatever you do, you're going to send the other guys to the foul line. Sand Devils for the lead, and the shot is no good. Momentum carried Lakara Yazi into backcourt. We'll watch it on the replay as it tips. Yeah, that's a good call by the officials. She had enough time to stop Yazi's pass broken up. Picked up by Ashlyn Lynch. 14 seconds. Time up. And see if he can get his girls into the championship game with what would be a nice little upset for the Lady Wildcats. Seeded number 5 coming into the semifinals here against the number 1 seed, the Page Lady Sand Devils. Wildcats are ranked number 12 in the state. Page is ranked number 4. These are the state rankings I'm talking about. As far as the standings go in the 3A North at the end of the regular season, Page got the 1 seed by finishing 8-2. Monument Valley finished second with a 6-4 region record. And then Alchesay, Window Rock, Chinle all had 5-5 marks. And Alchesay got the 3 seed, Window Rock the 4 seed, and Chinle the 5 seed. As far as head-to-head between these two teams during the season, Sand Devils beat the Wildcats at Page High School 39-37 back on January 10th. And then at Chinle High School, Sand Devils beat the Wildcats 64-47. So they played close once. And of course that other time picks up the dribble, trouble. Takoa Yazi, 3 seconds, gotta shoot. Lindsay Yazi gets it away, clean, shot good, Wildcats win! How about Lindsay Yazi? And the shot heard round the res. She knocks down the 3 to win the game. Beautifully done. Heroics to win the game for the Lady Wildcats. And you know what? She scores 14 overall. Teammate Aisha Ashley played great with 21 points. And we're going to speak with number 35 coming up in our post game right here. If we can grab her. Lindsay, that was amazing. Are we going to get to talk to you? We're going to get to speak with you? Coach, can we talk with Lindsay? Can we talk with Lindsay? Okay, thank you, Coach. Wow, what a shot. Lindsay, I'm going to have you walk around here. We'll give you that. We'll give you that right there. Lindsay, how do you feel right now?
Feel really good.
What a shot. Have you seen? Let's look at the replay right here. Take a look. There's your shot. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I feel happy for you right now. I can promise you that, okay? Let's have a little talk here in our post-game wrap-up. And by the way, Lindsay, and just let you know, you are the Sports Zone Radio's Player of the Games, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Had a great game anyway. You're 14 points, but that shot right there seals the deal for you. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
So how does it feel? You struggled to a 5-5 record over the season, some ups and downs. Come into the tournament, seeded number 5, and a chance to take down this great Page team, great program, the number 1 seed, and you guys do it. How does it feel?
Feels really great. We worked really hard throughout this whole thing, especially when we were losing. We worked really hard, like morning practices to evening, late at night. Yeah, and it finally paid off.
Lindsay, I mean, obviously you're excited, and it's a breathless moment. Have you ever had a moment like that in your basketball career?
No.
That's it, first time. And so you worked it around. What in that timeout that coach took right there at the end, there's 12 seconds left, 13 seconds left. What did she tell you? What did she draw up, and what did she say to you and the ladies?
She said that we just needed to drive in and try to get, if you have an open shot, take it, or open lane, take it. And yeah.
And the ball ends up in your hands. And I think we're looking at the replay again right here. Here's that replay, a little closer shot. A close-up look right there. Splash. Is there a more satisfying feeling out there for a basketball player?
I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
Probably not, right? Probably not. Hey, how about the game your teammate turned in? Aisha Ashley had a great game, 21 points. She was so good today.
Yeah, she played really good.
Yeah.
We all got tired, though.
I want to ask you a question. So there's 3 Yazzie girls on this team, okay? At least that we see on the floor all the time. There's you, there's Lindsay, there's Shondine Yazzie, and there's Koa Yazzie. Are you related? How are you related if you are?
No, we're not related.
No relation?
No.
None of you?
No.
No cousins?
No, we're just same last name.
That is amazing. That is so amazing. Well, listen, it's a great win for you. You're into the championship game tomorrow now. You'll play against the Altusay Lady Falcons. Are you ready for that? Are you excited for a championship tomorrow?
We're ready.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Are you a senior, Lindsay? You are, right? Yeah. So you get, in your senior season, your last season, you get to play in the championship game of the tournament here at the Wildcat Den. What does that mean for you?
It means the world.
Yeah?
Feels really good to play on this court.
Happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, go enjoy this, okay? All right,
Thank you.
Lindsay Yazzie is the Sports Zone Radio's Player of the Game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Final score 49-46 on that buzzer-beating 3-point basket by Lindsay Yazzie. Wow, what a finish to that girls' semifinal. Folks, we're going to wrap up this broadcast as we normally do and get you ready for the final one of the night. And that'll be that boys matchup between the Chinle Wildcats and the Window Rock Fighting Scouts to find out who gets to go to the boys championship game and face the Monument Valley Mustangs tomorrow here at the Wildcat Den. Big thank you to our great production team led by our producer Derek Simmons, our technical director Julio K, Leonard Keone on camera for us, and our technical assistant Jessica K. They're doing a great job. Give it up to those guys, man. We have a great production team, and I couldn't be more proud of them. And for the crew, for the entire group, my name is Floyd Simmons, everybody. Thank you for joining us here courtside at the Wildcat Den. We got one more game today, the boys semifinal, Chinle and Window Rock. God bless you. Do come back.
This has been Northland Basketball. SportsZone123.com and download the Sports Zone Radio app for your smartphone.